Hi, it's Lee from ColouringQueen.net, and today I want to show you The Flower Year by Leila Duly. It's the second colouring book by her. You might know her from her first colouring book, which was Floribunda. Now, this one's a lot different from Floribunda, which was more like an artist's edition of beautiful botanical flowers to colour in. This one's in a hardback version, and it's got this lovely pale pink cover, which is the same as Floribunda. Same sort of pink look with gold title on here, and it's a hardback this time. So we've got that lovely title down the spine and lovely elements on the back. So it sort of looks like a hardback journal. Now, it's not as big as you might think either. Floribunda was quite a big colouring book. In comparison to Magical Jungle, you can see that it's quite a bit smaller. So hardback and smaller than what you might think. So let's have a dive inside. We've got this lovely moss green protective cover on here, and on screen it's not really showing the colour that it is. It's more of a moss green than an aqua that it's looking like on the camera at the moment to me. Now we start off with this lovely little nameplate page with a very detailed drawing on here. So that's one for those that have a good eyesight, certainly not for me. And we've got the copyright page there. Now that would be the best spot to test out the mediums that you wish to use. Then we've got a plain text title page and nothing on the back, so that would be great to put some colour palettes together if you wanted to do that. Now it's divided into months because it's called the flower year, so it's separated into months throughout. So we start off with January, and we've got double page printing here, and it does run into the spine, but the binding on this is just fantastic. It lays down beautifully, and I've only opened it once. I got it this afternoon, and I've only opened it once and had a look at it. Now some of the illustrations are just on a single page, and some are the double page spreads, but it is double page printing. Now the paper is off-white, and it's a medium quality. Depending on how heavy-handed you are with your watercolours, etc., it might not be suitable. Just test it out on the front. Some people are very light with their watercolours, so they could probably use those. But others, put a little bit more water on it, and it's going to buckle the page and sop onto the other side if you do that. So we've got all the beautiful flowers and vegetables for that particular month. Now we're up to March, and see how beautifully decorated each page is. It's just gorgeous. And again, the images do run over to the spine, but it has got fantastic binding on it. You won't have any problems colouring in that area. Now some of the artwork is extremely detailed, so I'm as blind as a bat without my glasses on, so some of those will not be suitable for people to colour in that have a slight visual impairment. Things like this might be way too detailed, but fortunately it's really well balanced with other pictures that you could colour in. And look at that bunny rabbit. And it's in April. See, a bunny rabbit in April when my birthday is. Excellent. And now we're over in May. And again, we've got this intricate page there to celebrate the month of May. And then all of these beautiful flowers and leaves. They really are gorgeous. Then we're into June. And I love these little bits of text every now and again. And I do think it's a shame that they're not single page images, because we were a little bit spoilt with Floribunda, and things like this I think would just be lovely on a single page that you could put in a frame. Maybe there'll be another artist edition type style book for this one, because she does do flowers, etc. so well. They're just so beautiful. Now we're up to August. And now we're at September. And we've got this lovely little ribbon here to bookmark the pages in that lovely moss green. Now, this one, the artwork is running into the spine there, and this one's actually a little bit trickier because the art really is running down the spine there, and that's really going to be a little bit difficult to colour that one, even though it does lay down so well. Fortunately, that's the only image that's really a problem in the book. And we're coming up to November. We've got lovely berries there, so it's not just all flowers and leaves. We had some vegetables earlier, so it's like a balanced diet. And of course December, and we've got this beautiful little birdie here. And at the back of the book we've got a visual thumbnail index so that we can tell which pictures are double page scenes, and also, more importantly, if you want to do some research on the particular flowers so that you can use nature to inspire your colour palette, the names of the flowers are there. So that's fantastic for those of us that like to have a natural looking palette. And then we've got the humble bee at the end with another moss green protective page, hardback cover with a beautiful liner on it, and the lovely front cover. So all in all, it's a super gorgeous book for those that love natural looking flowers to colour in. And there we can see it up against Magical Jungle. That's just a little bit smaller, and certainly smaller than Floribunda. I hope you enjoyed this colouring book review. Until next time, happy colouring.